Okay, children, so in the previous lecture we had done till this question. So now let us move to the next. So the next question is question number 4. This is homework for you. Find the coefficient of x to the power 18 in the expansion this. Okay, so this is your homework. Now come to question number 7. Find the term independent of x in the expansion of this. Okay, so here we have to find those terms which do not involve x. Okay, we are looking for those terms, okay, which do not involve x. That means x to the power 0. Okay, that means we are looking for that term in which x has power 0. Okay, so let us see the first question. X plus 1 upon x to the power 12. So we will assume that r plus 1th term is independent of x. That means the r plus 1th term contains x to the power 0. Okay, so r plus 1th term will be given as this. Here n is 12, so tr plus 1 is equal to 12 cr. Okay, x to the power 12 minus r, okay, the first term, into second term to the power r. Now simplify it, so you got 12 cr into x to the power 12 minus 2r. But according to our assumption, this x to the power 12 minus 2r is nothing but x to the power 0. So according to question, okay, our assumption says that this is nothing but equal to x to the power 0. So bases are same, so power same. So 12 minus 2r equal to 0. That means 2r is equal to 12, so r equal to 6. That means the 7th term of the expansion contains x to the power 0. That means 7th term is independent of x. So 7th term will be given as this: 12c 6 x to the power 12 minus 12 6. So it will come 924. So this is the term, okay, which is independent of x. I'm not explaining, please go through the solution, you will understand. Okay, so this is also same type. Okay, third one is left for you as a homework. Now this question, okay, this is not in your book. In fact, before I move to question number 15.3, you should see this one. Okay, so here I have got this question where it says find the coefficient of x squared in this. Okay, in this expression, okay, we want to find the coefficient of x squared. So here you can say it's a product of two binomial expression, yes, but here you can see it's 2 plus x square and here 1 plus 3x cube. So it is easy for us to expand. Okay, so we can expand it easily. Okay, so 2 plus x whole square expanded, 1 plus 3x cube expanded, and then what we are looking for? We are looking for the coefficient of x square. So from the first bracket, you see that if this 4 will multiply to 1, you will not get anything in x square. If this 4 multiplies to this, you won't get anything in x square. If this 4 multiplies to this 9x square, then you get 36x square. Okay, so you get 36x square. This 4 into this will not give you x square. So 1 with 4 you can get this 4 into 9x square. Okay, now this 4x when multiply to 9x, then it can give you x square. So 4x into 9x. Okay, now when this x square multiplies with 1, then you can get x square. Okay, so now the terms containing x squares are 4 into 9x square, 4x x into 9x, and x square into 1. That means 36x square plus 36x square plus 1x square, that means 73x square. So coefficient of x square will be 73 for this expression, yes or no? So in this case it was easy for you because one power was 2, the other was 3, and you know the formula, and expansion is easy. Okay, so you could easily do it. Okay, but now see this one. Find the coefficient of x to the power 5 in the expansion of this. Okay, so here you cannot expand okay, this one, and then again you are going to check which one will give you x to the power 4. Okay, so what you can do is, here 1 plus x squared to the whole power 5. So here you can see that what could be the all possible powers of x. Okay, so once it could be x squared to the power 0. Okay, once it could be x squared to the power 1. Once it could be x squared to the power 2, x squared to the power 3, x squared to the power 5. Okay, x squared to the power 4 it could be. So that means you can get 1 x squared, x to the power 4, x cube, x to the power 10, that way. And from this expression you can get the possible powers of x. You can get x to the power 0, x to the power 1, x to the power 2, x to the power 3, x to the power 4. Okay, but we are looking for the coefficient of x to the power 5, x to the power 5, and that will get after multiplying one term from here and one term from here. So you can see that if x squared from this term, from this expression, if x squared from this expression multiplies to x cube from this expression, okay, then I can get x to the power 4. And x to the power 4 from this expression, when multiplied to x to the power 1 to this, I can get x to the power 5. So what I have to do is, I have to find which term will be x squared here and x to the power 4. Okay, and here I have to find which two terms will be x to the power 1 and x to the power 3. Okay, and then I can calculate the coefficient of x to the power 5. So here what we can see is, clearly the terms containing x squared, x to the power 4 of the first expression, okay, when multiplied with the terms containing x cube and x to the power 1 of this expression respectively, okay, will give terms containing x to the power 5. Okay, so what we have to do, firstly find which terms of 1 plus x squared to the whole power 5 contain x squared and x to the power 4. So we have to find in this expansion what are those terms, okay, which terms are those which will give x squared and x to the power 4. Okay, so here what we'll do is, we will assume that r1 plus 1th term of this expression of this expansion contain x square. Okay, that means tr1 plus 1 is equal to 5cr1 into x to the power 2r1. Okay, then x to the power 2r1 is nothing but x square, so that way r1 is equal to 1. That means the second term, okay, that means the second term of this expansion will have x square. Okay, so and that term will be 5x squared. Okay, now same way you'll find which term of this expansion will be x to the power 4. So we assume that r2 plus 1th term contains x to the power 4. So that means tr2 plus 1 will be equal to 5cr2 into x to the power 2r2. Okay, and then this will imply x to the power 2r1, x to the power 2r2 equal to x to the power 4. Then 2r2 is equal to 4, so r2 is equal to 2. So that means the third term contains x to the power 4. So you find what would be that third term. So you got same way you find for this expansion 1 plus x, which term is x cube and which term is x to the power 1. So you will find that the x cube term is the fourth term. Okay, r3 is 3, that means fourth term will be x cube. Okay, so and that fourth term will be 4x cube, and x to the power 1 will be the second term. Okay, and that term will be 4x. Okay, so now the terms with x to the power 5 can be written as this: 5x squared into 4x cube, 10 x to the power 4 into 4x. Okay, now simplify it, so you get, and you have to add them. Okay, So after adding, you get 60x to the power 5. So that means coefficient of x to the power 5 is 60. Okay. Now what you do is, when you copy this solution, first thing is copy it nicely and then go through line by line. Okay. And then try to understand. Okay. It's not that tough. It's easy only. Okay. Okay, this number 2 is, it's try. In fact, I have solved it for you. Okay, so I'm not going to explain this. You have to copy this and go through line by line and you'll understand it. Okay. Okay, so this much for today. Okay.